to Sunday Sips. It is me, Shannon, and today we're going to be taking a look at some new beauty products that are coming soon to the market. I'm going to be trying on some new stuff, a couple of new things that I picked up. One is a sample of one of our favorites here that we love to see. I'm going to try it on and see if it's brown girl friendly or not. And then we're going to talk all things new. We're actually going to be talking about some hair care and some hair products that are coming new to the market as well. So if that sounds like things that you like to hear about, then stay with us, okay? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. So glad to see you all. I'll shout you out momentarily, but we want to start off with prepping our skin for this look. And I think today I want to do a more elaborate eye look, maybe a little bit of not gothic, but a little bit of like a deep look. Hey, Kat, welcome in. I want to do like a smoky blue eye. Haven't done one of those in a long time. Plus, we have that new Sarah Creole liner that I wanted to try. So let's give that a shot. And then, yeah, let's jump into some things. So, first and foremost, I'm going to start by prepping the skin with a little bit of the Road Glazing Milk. Babes, this was one of those that was new to me. I was not a Rhode person. I was not looking at Rhode as one of those products that I needed to try, but it is constantly a product that, especially this product, always out of stock in Sephora. Like every time you check, it's out of stock. And so I'm like, well, what is going on? What is the hype? And tried it myself, and I'm like, wow, I love the hydration. I'm using the Rhode Glazing Milk. This is the smaller one because in actuality, you can't even get the larger one. Like every time I go into Sephora, the larger one is always out of stock. So I grabbed the smaller one because that's the only one that they had, literally the only one that they had. And I wanted to share it with you all. So I have that. Hey, K-pop girl. Hello. Lisa, remember me? Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I love it. Hello, hello, hello. So we're going to prime the skin also. This is another step that I sometimes forget to do, but I love this product by Gucci. This is their primer and it is so hydrating to the skin. Like soon as it hits my skin, my dehydrated skin says, "Oh my God, thank you so much for this. This is what I needed." And it really does help moisturize the skin. It helps prep your pores for whatever makeup you're going to put on it. And it's so lightweight. So you can definitely use this as the weather gets a little bit warmer without fear that it's just another layer that's going to be heavy on your skin. It's very, very lightweight. So if you're looking for a primer, this is a primer that I would tell you hands down is one of my favorites, Gucci. All right. And don't forget, everything that I'm going to be shouting out today will be down in the description box at the conclusion of this live. And then we are going to shop those links, right, babes? And if you do, thank you in advance for that. And then please know that whatever you do shop goes right back into this channel, whatever commissions I make. And we have things that we do here and products that I show you, and all of that is due to your time and effort to watch these videos. Click the link, give me a Snapchat, or give me dream, ma'am. My Maltese is acting up. She wants to talk to y'all. So hold please. Let me bring her up. Here we go. Real quick, real quick. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say make sure you click that link and share this out to everybody so mommy can get more viewers. Yes. Subscribe to the channel. Yes. Tell them everything. Tell them everything. This is your chance. This is your big shot. This is your big shot, Dream. Tell them. Tell them, Dream. Say, watch mama. Yeah. Uninterested. Hey, all right. Thank you guys. All right, let me get something for my hands. Hold, please. I'll be right back. I'm just going over to the side, so I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but I'm getting my hand sanitizer. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, Dream is cute, but she don't do anything she's supposed to. She's like the baddest Maltese ever. But she's so stinking cute. I love her. I love her. But yes, please, if you are not yet subscribed to Brown Girl Bella, please consider doing so. And don't forget to hit that like button. I see 17 in here, so please hit that like button. I have a sample of the Prada lip balm, and I was actually going to buy this, and I was like, I don't need another lip balm in my house, especially a high-end one. I have so many. I have some by YSL. I have some by Chanel. What am I doing tomorrow? Work. You're going to school. I'm going to work. But I really love this blue one. And it's supposed to react to your lips with the pH balance. It's supposed to give you like a pink tint to the lips. I don't know if it's doing that, but it's definitely very, very hydrating and very moisturizing, especially for my lips. Because like I said, I feel like I'm really dehydrated lately. And so everything that I put on my skin, it's like my skin is like drinking it up like nobody's business. So yes, all right, I see those thumbs up coming up. So please, yes, continue those thumbs up. And please share it out if you can to everyone that you know and let them know Brown Girl Bella is the place to be for luxury beauty, skincare, and all the beauty news that you need to get Bellafied. Hi, Addison. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, for the brows today, I'm going to go back. Hang on. All right, I'm going to go back to Anastasia Beverly Hills, because she does have that new one out that I did not buy yet. It's called the Arch Brow. And instead of it being a fine point like this is the Brow Wiz. So you all know the Brow Wiz has that beautiful fine point at the top, right? So instead of it looking like this, it has a slant. So if you have arched brows like this, it's perfect for those arched brows because that product can just fill in just like this. Whereas this, because it has a pencil point, you kind of have to do it this way. So it's just another way to do your makeup and put on your eyebrows. But I love Anastasia Beverly Hills products, and I have been using them since they came out. I think they're very user friendly. So even if you are a beginner and you're just starting off doing your makeup, this is a very good brow product to use because it's literally foolproof. All you have to do is wipe and go. So I like to draw a line underneath my brows using the pencil like such. And then I just take the spoolie part and I brush that line into the brows. And that helps me sort of start to fill in where I'm sparse at. My favorite lip liner. Oh, thank you for asking, Addison. So one of my favorite lip liners to use is by Pat McGrath. I think I have about 7 or 8 of her liners, so I can talk ad nauseum about her liners. They're very soft, they're very comfortable, they're very easy to use. I love lip liners that I have to use a pencil sharpener to sharpen. I think those are the best. And like I said, I have about 7 or 8 of those pencils, so I really, really love how they define my lip line, and they're also very interchangeable with any type of lipstick or lip balm or lip gloss that I use. I can grab any one of those products by Pat McGrath, and the liner will be perfect for me. You have this one? Isn't it cool? It's so easy. It's so easy. For those who are new to doing your brows, and I did my own yesterday. I just plucked underneath and cleaned up everything that was like underneath the eye and on top of my brow and underneath here, like especially around here, I get a lot of hairs that I need to pull. So I just cleaned up underneath. I was talking to one of my girlfriends yesterday, and she was like, I'm going to get my eyebrows done. And I'm like, you know what? Good idea. I need to do my eyebrows. So while we were talking, I was just doing my brows. But I tell everyone who is new to doing their own brows to get this. Brow Wiz is perfect. And the other one that I also use and I love is the one by Benefit. I think it is fabulous. Hey, Layla. Welcome in. Everyone new, please jump in. And yeah, let me know what your favorite products are, especially for brows. So I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the color that I'm using is the brown black. So that's what I'm using. Babes, I'm starting to get grays in my eyebrows. Can you believe it? I've been gray since around 15, 16. I got my first like gray hair. But as you can see, they're coming in fast and furious now. And so I think for the summertime, well, I know for the summertime, I'm going to get braids, but I think instead of doing a mix of like dark brown and black or all black, which is what I usually do, I'm going to go blonde. I did a little bit of blonde last time I did it, but I mixed it with the dark brown. This time I'm going all blonde, all blonde. I have some pictures that I pulled as kind of like my resource for the brows. I mean, excuse me, the brows, the braids that I want. And I saw a few that I really kind of like. So I'm excited. I'm going back to that same place. You're getting blonde blindness. Good luck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like you well, let me stop. I do know what it is. When I wore it last time, and even when I've been dabbling with it here and there this year, I found that it makes my face look brighter. It actually made me change up my makeup a little bit and really be a little bit more thoughtful about what I put on, especially my eyeshadow. And I really, really liked the effect that it gave. I really did. And I'm scared to do my color. Like I'm scared to go blonde because I really feel like, the hair that I have now, I need to protect because I feel like it is getting to the point where it's getting a little bit fragile and I need to take care of it a little bit better. So putting it in braids and a protective style, I think will really help me with protecting the hair, but also dabbling into the blonde a little bit more. and getting those braids. So I am excited. I am going back to the same place that I got my braids done last time, and I took you all with me last time and kind of gave you a blow by blow of the place. So I am going to do a little bit of that this time and vlog and show you like the hair I'm getting. I'm going to order the hair separately. So I'm going to, go online, order the hair, all that fun stuff, and then take you with me as I go and get the braids. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you all will enjoy it too. Anyone else getting some new hairstyle or doing something new for the summer? I am waiting still for the weather here in the Northeast to kind of regulate because it's been going back and forth between being beautiful and spring-like weather to being, I don't know what the heck this is. Like today, I feel like it's half fall, half spring. I don't know what's happening, but it's so unregulated right now. It's schizo almost. So I don't know how to dress. So today I have on my hunter sweatshirt dress. And you know me, I love gray. I think, that is one of those colors that I use. Oh, my chains are all twisted up, so I'll keep it in here. Anyway, gray is one of those things that no matter what the day brings, what weather is acting up and doing, gray is one of those colors that you can wear anytime, all the time, because it just works. And I just needed something to throw on that just worked. That just I didn't have to think about it, just put it on and go. So today I am going to be trying out a new foundation. This is the new Dior, and they made the colors, they didn't make any half colors, which gave me a little pause. Hang on, I'm going to put a little bit on my brush while I'm talking. So far, I haven't seen any half color. So the color that I'm using today is number 4 because at the Sephora store that I went to get this sample, they didn't have any 5s. It went from number 4 to number 6. And so 6 was too dark and 5 looked, well, 5 they didn't have. They went from 4 to 6. So I got 4, and then when I went back, they had 5. So I do have 5 that I could use if this doesn't work, but I think we got a good one with 4. It's blending in really well, and even my little dark circles underneath looks like it is working those out pretty well, blending into the skin. So yeah, I think it's um I think it's working. Plus, I'm looking at Kat's message again that I'm getting blonde blindness. I think because I'm also seeing blonde everywhere too. I'm like, oh my God, it's such a great lively color for the spring and into the fall. And especially for people of my complexion to put that pop. Hey, Susan's in here. Hey, Susan. Now I see. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. So yeah, I really feel like blonde is it right now. Kat says she had to switch devices since my new cat keeps trying to play with the keyboard on my tablet. You got a new cat? What's the cat's name, Cat? What'd you name your new cat? Um, and by the way, I have not been able to catch anyone else's, like, videos, and no shade, no nothing really, because I've just been busy, and I haven't been able to watch anyone, but trust and believe I'm still on Instagram. I'm still seeing posts. So if I see a post, I will like it and I will engage. And when I'm on YouTube for longer than 2 seconds to post my own stuff, I do sit and watch others as well. So, don't think that I'm not trying to support other people. And so that that I wanted to make sure I said to someone. Um, I did see that message. What is it about wearing makeup that sometimes pisses people off? Like, if you're putting on makeup, why does that make others feel like somehow you don't love your face? I do love my face, and makeup doesn't detract from my face. In fact, the way that I utilize makeup, it only enhances what God has given me. So when I see comments like that, I'm like, you really don't understand the power of makeup. So yes, there are some people that use the power of makeup to change how they look, but that's not me. I am a professional woman. I have a professional career, and I don't want to put pounds of makeup on so that you totally don't recognize me when I don't have on makeup. And I start every single live that I do on Sunday Sips. I start off with a bare face because I want you to see my natural skin, what I have. I have dark circles underneath my eyes, and you don't understand the power of natural beauty. Absolutely, I understand the power of natural beauty. Like I said, I start this show being natural, being 100% without anything on my skin. But don't get it twisted, Jamaican Songbird. I can do a whole day. I can do a whole week. I do a whole year without wearing makeup. Makeup does not define me, and makeup does not define other people. They want to wear it because they want to wear it. There are some that abuse it. I get it. But baby, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I still look the same whether I have on makeup or not. I'm just enhancing what I already have. Thank you, God, and my beautiful parents for blessing me with the skin I'm in. But don't get it twisted. It is just makeup. It ain't serious. It ain't rocket science. Okay? And don't ban them. Hey, listen, as long as you are respectful to me, I will be respectful to you. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Cat. But listen, I got that. I got that. As absolutely. Absolutely. I know that. Absolutely. Cat said, preach, Shannon. Listen, I'm not trying to preach to you, but I am trying to tell you there are a lot of people who want to try makeup because they want to look a little bit more polished. They want to look a little bit more professional when they go into their office buildings. And, some people, want to dabble in things that doesn't change their opinion. I mean, their views on makeup doesn't change their looks, but just gives them a little edge, a little professionalism, a little kind of stamp on the sentence that is their beautifulness, regardless of whether they're using makeup or not. But this is what this channel does. This is what this channel thrives on. Natural looking beauty that doesn't detract from who you are and what you are. I want you to go with your best foot forward. I want you to go with education about what is out there in the beauty category, what skincare works for us brown girls, what makeup works for us brown girls. And a lot of people will tell you a lot of things and sell you on a lot of things to just consume and purchase, but it's not going to be the right fit for you. And that's what I think my channel does. It distinguishes the noise of what's the latest and greatest to what you really need to have in your makeup kit, what you really need and what you would like to have. So yes, I would love to have all of the latest and greatest from all of these wonderful products and all these wonderful brands that make these fabulous things. But the reality of it is some of those things do not work for brown skin. Some of those things will not work with me, would not work with my skin. And so I'm not going to use that. And I'm not going to sit here and say, you have to get this and you have to get that. I'm saying this works for me. All right. So Susan says someone else wearing makeup affects others 0%. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's what you want at the end of the day. And if you don't want to wear makeup, that's fine too. Nobody's saying that. I also talk about skincare. I also talk about, what's going on in the beauty business. So if you are somebody who invests in business, and I suggest that all of the things that you do consume, you look on the stock market and see how they're doing as a brand, what they're invested in, what are their company's practices, and educate yourself on those things as well because that is important. Hey, elevator guider, all welcome in. Happy Sunday to you. Hey, Doc. Doc says my natural beauty is enhanced by the makeup we play in. I've been knowing it for over 45 years. That's right, baby. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Yes. Hey, Lucy. Hello. Um, Kat says, I tolerate no disrespect, Jamaican songbird. I see that comment you two held for review. Oh, something that I missed that. Lucy said, I'm totally a makeup girl. Yes, I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm totally a makeup girl too. I love the ritual of getting ready, of putting on my makeup. I think it is my therapy, my form of therapy. Like I just sit here and I think about, the things that I want to do and some, content that I want to bring to you all. And inspiration just comes as I'm sitting here during the week and, just making myself up. So a lot of times when you see me come out with different content, it's from doing my makeup and thinking, "Oh, wow, I haven't talked about this lately," or, "Oh, wow, this came out. I need to discuss that." So, in keeping with that, I did want to say one of the things that the industry has been doing a lot of lately is coming out with these hair and fragrance kind of scents. So it's perfect for the summer because you're out and about, you're going to the beach, you're going to the park, you're going outdoors a lot. And so your hair is going to be exposed out to the elements. Hey, Ava, by the way, thank you so much for that comment. I love that. Thank you. I think you're pretty too. I think everyone is beautiful. Elijah, yes, Jesus died on the cross for our sins and rose in 3 days to save us from hell. Yes, 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 yes. Love the Lord. It's Sunday, it's a holy day, and thank you so much for that. I enjoy. Okay. So, what was I saying? So, we were talking about, Lord, I just lost my train of thought. You see how that goes? I'll get it back in a minute. Oh, talking about hair fragrances. So we're going out, we're exposing ourselves to the elements or what have you. Going to the beach, you get sand in your hair and all this stuff. And these hair and makeup fragrances are supposed to kind of keep you refreshed as you're going out and about for your day. And I love Ways new scents. So they extended their line to include not only their popular St. Bart's, but they also included like Ibiza and Melrose Place and a lot of other scents that they have, and they have this little fragrance small sample pack that has been flying off the shelves at Sephora, where you can get all of the scents and kind of try them and see if you want to try this whole line extension versus that whole line extension. And it's been doing very, very well. Bye bye, nothing burger comment. Jamaican. All right, you done did something to piss my mom off. Listen, I do not censor my mom at all because she sees things I don't see. So I get it. I'm putting a little bit more concealer on underneath because my sleeping pattern so far is whew, awful. I don't know what's going on, but I've not been getting proper rest. I've been waking up in the middle of the night and hey, Nicole, thank you so much. I know I don't need it. I just like it. I like it. And that's my channel. I got to talk about it. Thank you, Addison. I appreciate that. Yeah. Y'all really gonna be mad because I'm doing a very elaborate eye look today, which is not usually my style, but I just felt like putting it on today. And that's, my prerogative. Some days you feel like that. He keeps spamming that I'm a pick me, like 10 of them have been selected by YouTube for review, and one got out, but I'm choosing to delete. Girl, go ahead and do your thing. You know how I feel. You see things I don't see because I'm not watching the chat like that. I'm trying to keep the party going, keep the ball rolling. So if you feel like you need to time somebody out or kick them out totally, do you, mama? I trust you implicitly. That's why you have the wrench. If I didn't trust you, you wouldn't have it. All right. So I say all that to say one of my favorite fragrances that ironically I've never actually purchased, but I've been dabbling in, especially now that I am working for Sephora. I've been dabbling in these fragrances for a hot minute now. I'm loving the Valentino. I know I'm late to the party. I know I'm late to the Valentino party. But can I tell you, I have been in love. I have been in love. The one that I love the best, and I don't even know the name of it, but it's in a bright pink bottle. It's a travel size. I think it's Born in Roma, but one of the intense ones, I think. But that is so good. The coral one also is very good. But they made some hair and fragrance sprays. So they made one that's called Vanilla Bliss, and it looks like this. Guys, this is from my friend Admit Beauty Talk, and I'll put her link in the description box too, so you can watch her. She also is a fellow beauty content creator. And so she has a following on Instagram and she sends out all of these wonderful photos of things that are coming new to the market. And so Valentino's salty pistachio, that's coming soon. Then they also have golden coconut. Interesting. And lastly, they have a one called Caramel Crush. Now, I would love to get a discovery set of this, sort of like something like this. I can try them all, and I'll put this on my post as well on Instagram. If you following me on Instagram, I am Brown Girl Bella on Instagram. So please be sure to do that. Hi, Tiggs. How are you, darling? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jamie, behave, please. Oh, you know that person? Okay. Oh, Tiggs, I left that comment out on purpose. Thanks for having my back and deleting that. Okay. Hey, Lisbeth. Lisbeth, how are you? All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my mods. Y'all are the best. Thank you. So I'm interested to try it. Like I said, I hope they have a discovery set because I'd love to try them all out, but I'm sure I will be able to once they're all released. The Dior liquid, is it called liquid lipsticks? I forgot what it's called. I think it's called liquid lipsticks. They're coming out, I think, this week. They're out already on some stores. I think Dior has it released on their website. I don't know. I don't know. I love the casings. The casings are beautiful, but I don't know about the colors. I think the colors to me are not wow. They don't, for lack of a better word, they don't, move the needle for me. But I'm intrigued to try it because the packaging is fantastic. They have this silver chrome packaging that looks so beautiful. It's like a mirrored shine. Babes, it is beautiful, beautiful. So I definitely want to try at least one to see. I'm uploading a live public now as you are living, not living, but living. Oh, okay. All right, awesome. I have to see that when I'm done here. Because, like I said, I've been all over the place trying to work 2 jobs and keep everything afloat here on Brown Girl Bella. And I know I've been missing a lot of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I'll watch it too. I'll watch it too. Thank you. Kat, put the link in the chat so that people can watch. I don't mind putting her link in. I'm not one of those girlies that's, doesn't want to share the spotlight. Honey, there's room in this town for all of us. Trust. No competition here. Only upliftment. Only upliftment. So, yeah, so that's one of the ones that I had on my hot list to try. Is definitely those Valentino hair and perfume mist. I definitely want to try the Dior, I think it's called liquid lipsticks. And I definitely want to try the new Chanel. Um, they have a new concealer. Now I have the one that they just released a couple of weeks ago, maybe like 2 months ago, and I love it. But apparently they have another one that was just released. And so, I gotta try it and see how it compares to the one I have. Um, Jamaica Songbird says, "A cat. I hope you get a raise. You're such a hard worker." Yes, listen, that's mod of the year you were talking to. Okay, so get it straight. Get it straight. Mod of the year, baby. Get it straight. Let them know, sis. Let them know. Um, we're gonna let Shannon see this one. That's right. That's right. You do get a raise, cat. You do get a raise. Listen, that's right. No problem. No problem. Like I said, I don't gatekeep around here, Doc. I like to give people they props. We're all creators out here, and I know how it is. So If I can, I do. If I can, I do. That's all. Get her a raise. She's working hard overtime. Yes, baby. That's it. That's it. Hi, Hermione Granger. Hello, Hermione. Hi. I love that. I love that. Welcome in. And if you have come in, please give it a thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. I thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me. Let's get to this eye makeup look because I'm so excited because I am bringing together two makeup palettes to create this look. And I'm starting off, well, I'm going to start off with my beloved Pat McGrath. This is Mothership number 6. And this one was called Midnight Sun. I don't know if a lot of people have it, but this is the packaging. And of course, you know, she has her black lacquer. I don't have any nails, so I have to do it this way for the ASMR folks. But black lacquer with gold hieroglyphs, and then you open it up, and these are the beautiful colors that she has in Midnight Sun. Midnight Sun is one of my favorites, and I remember it fondly because it came out just 2 days shy of my birthday when it came out in September. And I was so excited. I ran to Sephora to try to get it, and they didn't have it out yet. They had the display, but they didn't have any product out for me to purchase it. So I was so bummed, but I did go back a couple of days later and get it then. But this holds a lot of her palettes hold a special place in my heart, but this one because it came out so close to my birthday. And I got it because of this color right here, which is called Wicked Envy. Did I remember that correctly? Let me see if I remember that correctly. I did. I did. I'm not a liar. Look, it was called Wicked Envy. That's the green. That's the green here. Here are all the shade names and the shades again. If you have this palette, let me know in the comment section. Say it in the chat. You have the palette. I believe you can still get it, most likely on Pat McGrath's website. I'm going to start with this light taupe right here. And I'm throwing that with this brush by Refer. This is the number 33. And I'm just throwing it into the crease as my first color. And when I think about eyeshadows and luxury eyeshadows, for me, the ones that do it best, my top 5, and I've never veered away from this, top 5 all-time best eyeshadow formulas, for me, Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, Viseart, Tom Ford, um, Sydney Grace, which is an indie brand, but she knocks it out of the park. Knocks it out of the park. Top 5, and honorable mention to Danessa Myricks because her formulas are fantastic as well. But that's for, you know, if you're ready to go out there and really like put on makeup. I know we were talking about having a very neutral, soft glam look. There's nothing soft about Danessa Myricks colors. She's going to give you star power and stopping power when she delivers her eye makeup. I mean, I've created soft glam looks with her makeup palette before with great success. But if you are a beginner, I would suggest you go with one of her other palettes that she has where they're more just subdued And I will show you those 2 that I'm thinking of, in a little bit when we finish the eye makeup look. But if you are, you know, sort of seasoned and know what you're doing when it comes to eye makeup, and you have a good handle on how to make it work for you, then I suggest you try some of those formulas if you have not tried them, because they are really fantastic. And Pat McGrath is the best who ever did it, hands down. You can debate me if you want, but she's the best who ever did it. I don't have a single palette of hers that I cannot work with, not a one. That's how fabulous and easy and blendable her products are. And I have every single one of her motherships, which is what she calls these. So I can tell you with full confidence, if you want something that lasts and that's going to give you maximum payoff, and especially if you're doing a look like what I'm doing today, where you're doing it a little deeper, you're diving into some darker colors, you're going to do like a real smoky eye look, definitely grab Pat McGrath, because she's gonna bring you all the smoke. You want smoke? She's gonna bring you all the smoke, all the smoke. So if you're going to summer parties, and one of my friends just had a cool Kentucky Derby party. Yes, I think it was yesterday. Um, this look would have been perfect for that, you know, to play off of your beautiful floral dresses, your pretty hats for Kentucky Derby. Now, I know not everybody, goes to those types of parties, but if you are going to a party and you want to try this look, it's really, really simple to do. I am using this color now in the outer corner of my eye, and I just used a little bit of it because this color gets deep really, really fast. So I just put a little bit in my outer V, and then I just blended it in so that I can still get that richness and deepness of color without it looking too muddy because of the lighter brown that I had above it. And if you want to go back and kind of smooth things out a little bit, you can certainly go back and use the lighter taupey brown to bring that back into your brow bone and your crease line, like so, before you move on to your next color, right? So before Colored Rain unfortunately closed, I had an opportunity to go online and grab a bunch of their products. And so I grabbed their Thunder palette, eyeshadow palette, which had all of these beautiful blues and smoky grays in here that I think would be perfect to kind of enhance this look, because the color that's in the mothership, this one right here, which is one that I'm going to use, this is more purple or periwinkle blue. And I'm definitely using that as like my spotlight, but I wanted to, before I did that, kind of use some of the colors in here to kind of enhance it a little bit. So we're going to take another Rephr brush. This one is a Rephr number 2. And we're going to go into Shock Waves, which is this color right here. And I just want to put that right on the outer section of that eye, right next to that charcoal brown that we had right there. And that's going to act as, oh, I have some hair still on my face from my brush. That is going to act as kind of like my little primer for my next color that I'm going to use in this palette. I'm just patting that in. And then I'm going to use this color right here. Beautiful sparkly color. It's called Thunderstorm. Same blue. And I'm going to press that right on top of that blue matte that I just put in. And the reason I do that is I wanted something for these sparkles to kind of adhere to before we go on and finish this look. Because this sparkly one right here is very crumbly. It's one of those colors that, you know, you have to be really careful with, especially if you already put on your foundation so that it does not fall onto your makeup look. So I'm just patting it in very, very carefully. Just like that. Oh my goodness. Hey, Tuber Chat, welcome in. Hey, my guy. Oh my gosh, what is going on with the chat? No Face Nation was timed out. What the heck are you guys saying over here? Don't forget to thumbs up this video and share it out. Thanks in advance. I don't know what y'all saying, but y'all making my mod work overtime, whatever y'all doing. It's making her work overtime. I'm gonna have to pay her time and a half. Thank you for sharing on Reddit. Thanks so much. All right. So now you start to see like how bright and how bold we're going with this look. After I told y'all, you know, we do soft glam. Kat says he's trying to bring up the man that rhymes with Diddy and saying you're at his house with P. Diddy. Trying to bring up the man that rhymes with P. Diddy and saying you're at his house. Really? You see him anywhere? Where do you see him at? And this is my house, okay? This is my house. It's my house and I live here. My Diana Ross impression. Child, please. If you don't stop the nonsense. All right, we're going to our Pat McGrath. We're grabbing that purple. I switched the deeds and the piece you wouldn't get. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're putting that periwinkle purple right in here. That's our spotlight center look. And I'm using my finger because this is a softer pressed shadow. And so my finger kind of warms up the product and helps it to adhere better to my eye, because my eye sometimes gets very oily, especially my crease. And sometimes the shadows will fade because of it. So I like to use my finger to help it adhere even more before I set my whole face. All right. I love this color. What's the name of this one? This one I admittedly don't use a whole lot, but it's called Blitz Violet Orchid. So pretty. So pretty. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to use this beautiful color right here, which is called Lightning. And I'm going to take that same O2 brush and I'm going to put that in the inner part of my eye. You see the spotlight now? So pretty. So pretty. So this is a very, like I said, elaborate look because I just wanted to, we usually do a lot of soft glam looks. And I figured today I had some time since I wasn't working this Sunday to really sit and chat with you all. Another thing that I wanted to kind of mention since we're doing eyeshadow right now is that I have not seen a lot of, thank you, Susan. Thank you. We're not done yet. We still have to do the lower lash line. But yeah, I really am happy with this look. I have not seen a lot of eyeshadow palettes come. Kat says, I love this soft blur pastel gothic look. Yeah, wait till you see the bottom. It's gonna be like, oh my God. Trust me, it's gonna work. But hold please, I forgot to get the liner. So hold please, let me grab that liner. So I haven't seen a lot of eyeshadow palettes come my way thus far, but I have seen a lot of single shadow pencils come in. Dior has some that's come in. I told you all about the Anastasia Beverly Hills that came in. And there was one other that came in too, um, that had a bunch of pencil shadows. I forgot which one. But you're gonna see a lot of that, and I think you're gonna see a lot of these satin kajal pencils. This one here is by Sarah Creole, and it's in the color Maritime. So as you know, blues are really popular. I guess we did have eyeshadows come out from uh Chanel. They had their denim one. Again, I wasn't wowed enough to pick it up. Plus it sold out in like less than nothing. And then Guerlain did one. Also wasn't, you know, one of those things that I was like, oh, I have to get. No. And then who else did one? Dior. Dior did one. And again, I'm like, yeah. So that's why I said for me, I haven't seen any eyeshadows that have like really knocked my socks off. Now that I'm waiting for. Kat just said Marc Jacobs is gonna be coming back with the eyeshadows. Exactly, and the satin Kajal liners. I just threw out my very last Marc Jacobs liner. I was holding on to it for dear life. I don't know why, because it's since dried out, but I was holding on to it, and yesterday I was trying to do another look with blue, and I grabbed that pencil, but it was toast. Yes, I know Pat is gonna drop something that I'm going to absolutely die over. I'm sure it's gonna be gag worthy. It is. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm glad that, she's got some investors now and she's able to concentrate on what she's great at, which is the creative direction and design, and focus on that part of what she is excellent at, and let us devour whatever it is that she comes up with, and let the powers that be who are good at the business side and getting her over that threshold, let them focus on that. And it's going to be like gravy all around. It's going to be gravy all around. So we put the satin kajal liner underneath, and now we're ready for the smoke. We're ready for our smoke session. Let me grab another Refer. This is the 23. I love these for smoking out my lash line. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. Smells like rain. Now, I don't know if you can see it. Let me show it to you. Look at that blue. When I tell you, when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is my denim palette. This is why I did not get any of those denim blues that came out, because when I remembered, because I had it somewhere else, I had it over here on the bookshelf. When I remembered that I had this and I pulled it out, I was like, first of all, I gotta show my babes, first of all, that sometimes you don't need the higher end palettes. Sometimes all you need is a Colored Rain or Juvia's Place, or one of the indie brands that do it. Also, Sydney Grace is good. Like I said, it's one of my top 5 formulas, and she's very inexpensive. Look her up, Sydney Grace. Beautiful, beautiful shadows. Here we go. I love the way blue looks on black and brown eyes. So luxurious. It's like, you want pizzazz, this gives it to you in spades. Look at that. Oh, oh, I love, I live, I love, I live, I love. All right. So I want to do one more thing. I'm going to wipe this brush off. I love this for like detail as well. So it not only works on the lower lash line. Oh, I love that color so much. I love that color so, so much. But I want to go back to Thunderstorm, which we had out here, because I think I lost just a little bit of it, and I want to bring it back. Just a taste. You see it? Hey, Soprano, welcome in. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. And if you can, please share me out so that others who enjoy makeup and skincare can have access to Brown Girl Bella and they can too get bellified. Thank you so much for coming in, though. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is Colored Rain, which unfortunately, like I said, went out of business. But there are many other brands. Like I said, I rattled off a few: Juvia's Place, Sydney Grace, that do fabulous work in giving you brands and um, eyeshadow palettes that give you very nice staying power, but also make your look just sing. So I'm going to go back underneath my eye using my brush and just wipe away anything that might have fallen underneath, which thankfully I was very good at keeping at bay. Oh, you know what I want to do before I put my mascara on? I did want to go back. See, I'm such a Virgo. I'm like, ooh, I want to go back and do something else because I'm never satisfied, right? I want to go back to Lightning with that same number 23. That's the one that's in the inner corner. And I wanted to bring it down and bring it into my inner corner and the outer corner, right? Because this sparkle is so pretty. I really want it to stand out a little bit more so you can see just how amazing these colors are. And like I said, this is a brown girl's dream. Dream. Doc says, I'm revisiting my Juvia's Paste palettes for the next few months and others, playing in makeup by Yolanda. Oh, I love that. I love that. And Kat says, we're due for another Juvia's palette. Yeah, we are. Long overdue. Long overdue. I can't wait. Let me tell you, I have a prediction for my beauties. I have a prediction that this summer is going to be the summer of like 2016. Remember when everything was coming out and we were like, oh my God, oh my God. Like every week something was coming out that we were like gagging over. That's my prediction for this summer. I feel like things are going to come out that will excite us again, will invigorate us to try new things and test out new products and really, get out there and play in makeup again. Because that's what it's all about, having fun and it's not serious. Like I said before, it's not rocket science, it's makeup. It's makeup and makeup can wash off. So, we're not, you know, reinventing the wheel here, but I remember in the 2010s when I really started getting into bolder makeup and bolder looks for myself. It was such a time that everyone was coming out with something to top somebody else. That was the heyday of Pat McGrath and me just falling in love with her formula. And oh, by the way, sorry, for those who are new, I love mascara primers. You will always see me use a mascara primer before I put on any mascara. and I don't use false lashes unless I'm going out to something really fancy or something like that, because I feel like my lashes can do the work of a wispy lash, which is kind of what I like to put on anyway. So that's what I do. So I'm just layering on my mascara primer. This one is by Dior. This is the 4D mascara primer. And not only is it a great primer, but it also helps condition your lashes. It has vitamin E. It contains castor oil. All the great things that your lashes need to grow are in the primer. And I feel like it helps as a great buffer if you are a person who likes to layer mascara on. All those who like to layer mascara, please raise your hands. We're extra. And me in particular, I love layering on different mascaras. So you will see me right now layering on a bunch of different ones. And I have a new one that I was going to do a short, but this is how much of a consumer I am versus being um a beauty content creator. Because when I saw, okay, I dropped something and I don't want Dream to get it. Okay. I went and I bought the new telescopic extensionist mascara from L'Oreal. I ripped it open yesterday and I forgot to tape it. I forgot to like do a whole unboxing and all that stuff. I just went for it. I just went for it. So this is the new one by L'Oreal. This is a drugstore mascara for all my bargain babes out there. Hey, Lizbeth, saying hi again. Hi. Kat said I'm doing my mascara right now and layering. That's fine, Kat. All right, so here's what L'Oreal says about this. It says it has extended length, volume, and curl. It makes lashes look up to 5 times, 5 millimeters longer. Makes it look closer to your lashes. It has a lash sculpting comb and extended length, extended volume, and extended curl. And it says closer to your brows up to 24 hours. Okay, so lots of big claims here, right? Here's the packaging, really pretty. Let's open her up. Here's the wand. 5 times now. This is how the wand looks. Kind of reminds me of the Prada a little bit. Let me show you the Prada. So this is the Prada. And here's that comb. So let's do it side by side. Oh, I'll do it this way. So L'Oreal's up here, Prada's here. So this is the comb side, and then this is the flat sides of both of them. This one, the L'Oreal, has a little bit of comb here, so it has some teeth there, while this one here is flat. Okay. And so I'm going to actually use them both, but I'm going to use the L'Oreal first. You just took off all your makeup? By the time I get to your video, I'll probably take all of mine off too. I get it. All right, so we're going to use the comb side. We're going to comb it first. And then I'm going to use the other side to coax it up. Now I do see where it did extend my lashes. And do the other front side. I try to take it in sections because my lashes do have a tendency to gang up. Gang, they like to gang up. So I'm trying to do it in sections so you can see. And then this is the outer portion or inner, whichever you want to call it, of my lashes. All right. And that is kind of like the first pass. Definitely see a difference. Definitely see where, I am getting a lift. I am getting a little bit of volume. I feel like there's some volume in there so that the lashes do look a little thicker. And definitely the smallness of the combs are helping to separate my lashes. So I'm not adding any product. I'm just using the comb side to separate them a little bit more before I go to the other side. And then we're going to do the same thing. Oh, and I love that as you are adding product to the wand, it's not heavy so that it clumps at the end and you're ending up with a bunch of extra product on the wand that you don't need and can't use. So I love that. So far, I'm liking this mascara. And again, for those who are just coming in, we are looking at the L'Oreal Extensionist Mascara. Hey, Penelope! Welcome! Guess who's back? It's you, boo! Welcome in, boo thing. Guys, please remember to thumbs up this live. And if you can, please share it out so that others know that I am here on Sundays at 2 p.m. live to bring you Sunday Sips, where we talk about all things beauty and skincare. Okay. Penelope, what you think? Babes, what do you think? Extensionist mascara from L'Oreal. Wow. I do remember you from the last stream. Welcome back, boo. As I say, welcome back, my boo thing. I love it. I love when my babes come back. Babes, do you see this? I am shocked. I am shocked. Now, I want to talk about the cost because everybody always talks about luxury mascaras and luxury makeup and how expensive it is and all of this stuff. I want you to know this mascara. Oh, the thing is not on here, but this was $15.99. So this was $16 with tax, almost $20 for this mascara. This one is what, 30? So they're not far away from each other. They're not far away from each other. So, and a lot of my mascaras that I love are in the $20, $30 range. So drugstore is getting up there. They're slowly creeping up to prices that you would get and see in Sephora and Ulta. So say what you want, the beauty business is booming. And that's why I say, if you shop these brands and you are a regular loyalist, think about getting stock in them. Think about, how else you can get money, back. Use my links to get discounts. Use, other people's links to get discounts. That's how, you make it work for you. Okay? Never pay full price for anything, darling. Never. Never. Thank you. Thank you, Penelope. All right, so we're gonna go in now with the Prada scope because I gotta use this. Even though L'Oreal L'Oreal just did it for me. I'm a I'm gonna keep it a buck. It did it for me. Look at these lashes, honey. You can't tell me I didn't just put on some wispy lashes. Look at this. Babes. Come on now. I know you see it. I'll do another pass. And like I said, I'm being really gentle. All I'm doing is really going back in with this Prada wand and separating my lashes. I'm not even really adding product. I'm just separating them so that they stand out a little bit more because the L'Oreal did it for us. We got on wispies. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. We just put on wispy lashes. We just did. We just did. I mean, amazing. Amazing. L'Oreal Extensionist Mascara. What we think, babes? Penelope, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, babes. Go to my post because I posted every month. I post a birthday card for all my babes. So make sure you check out. It used to be called community posts. I think now it's just called post. Check that out and drop your day of your birthday. What's today? The 3rd? Drop in May 3rd so that others who may have your birthday, you might find your birthday twin on Brown Girl Bella. I always find my birthday twin. Every year I find a new birthday twin. I love it. But mine is not until the fall. So I gotta wait a while. So all my summer babies, y'all are getting your shine now. I am floored by this mascara. L'Oreal. Wow. Wow. Because I'll tell you, I did not have the highest of hopes because I stopped using L'Oreal's mascara primer because they kept drying out on me. And that's why, although I like the fact that this does not have a ton of product in it when you pull out the wand from the extensionist mascara, and I'm going to do it one more time so you can see. It doesn't give you a whole lot at the end. It also gives me pause because I feel like L'Oreal stopped using a whole lot of product in their mascaras, and so they dry out and they don't last as long. Like this one here has a suggested shelf life of 6 months. This probably will last me 3 months, but like I said, I keep it a buck here. I will try this again. This is, second impressions because I did rip into it yesterday. So this is the second day, and I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed by how this holds up. And I will tell you, because I tried it yesterday, it lasts all day. Like it held up all day. Sometimes because my lashes are thin, they will fall. and get droopy if you pile too much on them. And that's why, I didn't add too much more to the lashes because I don't want them to droop. But these held up for at least 6 hours yesterday. That's probably how long I had on my makeup yesterday, for about 6 hours. And so this held up that entire time. Again, let me come in closer so you can see. I like it. I like it. All right. Again, the Extensionist by L'Oreal. What do they say? It's worth it. It might be worth it, y'all. It might be worth it. All right, babes, let's get into the rest of the face. And let me grab my blush, which I showed you all last week. Hold, please. Okay, so last week we shared the Prada blush, which, all right, so I love the color. I love the blush color. I love the efficacy of it. It's very pretty. But honey, when I saw this, I really thought that this was the sample that I had ordered in my Sephora box. I did not think that this was the actual size of the blush, because this is what I think when I think blush. This is Hung Bango. This is blush. This is blush to me. This this does not feel like blush to me. Even if you want to say that my beloved treasures from YSL, still, this has 35 grams. This is 21 grams. So this is 0.21 ounces, 6 grams. So this is 6 grams. And this is supposedly 0.12 ounces. This is supposedly more, and 35 grams. So this is supposed to be more. This is supposed to have more than this. Yet look at the package sizes. I don't know. I think maybe because this is deeper than this, that's where they're getting it from. But yeah, I'm still like skeptical. But you know me, I'm gonna make it work. We never throw out anything over here. We make it work. So we're gonna try this again. And this is more of like a bold reddish pink. It's more on the cherry side. I think this is called cherry. Yes, this is called cherry. That's the name of this one. And I did want to get that other one that's more of like a terracotta, because that just terracotta on brown skin is just chef's kiss. But these bold colors on brown skin, oh my God. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. So this is one of those blushes that I'm like, okay, although I'm not crazy about the packaging, although I'm not crazy about, how it looks in here, the product itself is really very good. It's really very good. So I can definitely see myself getting another one now that I'm kind of over the whole, okay, it's small, but it packs a wallop. It packs a wallop. Oh, no worries. We're about to wrap up here anyway, since I'm almost done with the look. So you can just catch whatever you missed. Catch the replay, baby. That's what replays are for. All right. Instead of bronzer, because I don't think I need any bronzer today for this look, I'm just going to put a little bit of my Prada highlight on. As you all know, I love this highlighter. This is the number 2, the rose gold one. Ugh. And I really do hope that I'm able to grab that Dior one because they have that new one that I wanted to try that's also like a rose gold. And I think that it would be so pretty on. So I'm hoping that they will re-release it so that I can get my hands on it. I know some on eBay have it, but I'm not trying to pay eBay money because you know they're gonna try to fleece you on eBay. And also, you know, I'm always skittish about buying makeup on third-party sites because you never know. You never know. All right, because we've got all this going on with the eyes, we want to keep the lips neutral. We don't want to compete with everything. Now, you can if you want to. Not saying, you know, there's a problem with it. You can do a bold lip if you want. I'm going to keep it a little neutral though. But that's my aesthetic and that's what I like. But you do you, boo. You do what you like to do. But I'm gonna go and grab one of my pencils and we're gonna do a nudie type of look. We're gonna do like a nudie pink, I think. Yeah, let's do a nudie pink. So hold please, one more time. Let me grab a pencil. And since we were talking about lip pencils in the beginning, let's just go on back to our Pat McGrath. And this is in Ground Control. This is, if you're a matte girly and like matte pencils, this is like a deeper version of chestnut, just slightly deeper than chestnut. And I love to line my lips. And as you can see, it's well loved. So I definitely need to go and get some new liners. Who else has good liners? Good lip liners. Throw out some other ones so I can try them. Maybe next week we can do trying lip liners because I know there's a lot that came out. Oh, of course, MAC. That's the other one I have a lot of. NYX. Oh, yes. Okay. I have a couple of NYXs. I don't have a lot of them. Natasha. Now, Natasha Denona's lip liners, I've not tried a bunch of them. I tried her eye pencils, and I have 2 or 3 of the eye pencils. I love the color payoff, but I'm on the fence about the actual color and the performance, like the level of performance that I get from it. ColourPop? Mm, okay, okay, that may work. I could try ColourPop. But you know what? Actually, sorry, I did try ColourPop. Now that you mention it, I did try ColourPop. Me and ColourPop have beef because every single one of those pencils, as I go to sharpen them, the pencil comes out. It's like they're mechanical pencils. It comes right out of the casing. So yeah, no more ColourPop for me. All right, so we're gonna use this one by YSL. This is my pinky. Oh, Chanel. That's a good one. I have a couple of theirs too. This is the color I'm gonna put on my lips. I don't know the name of this one because, of course, they don't have them on the bottom of the packaging anymore, but if you want the number, it's number 150. And because they have so many formulas, I don't remember if this is the candy glaze or the lip glaze or the lip shine. I will throw the link in the description box so you can get it, but I don't remember the name. But yes, I have a couple of Chanel, so we can definitely look at some Chanel pencils. I have a couple of those. Oh, yes, Makeup Forever. How did I forget Makeup Forever? I love their pencils. Anywhere Walnut, one of my favorites. I love this YSL. So creamy and like delicious to put on. Hydrating. Again, it's like giving my lips a drink of water. Now they don't last long, so you definitely have to reapply, but baby, they're beautiful. Perfect for the spring and summer. Absolutely perfect. So this is the finished look. I'm gonna grab some powder, put some powder on, spray it so we can get final looks. But yeah, this I think is done. You know what? You know what, babes? I think I do want to put a little bit, just a little bit of bronzer on. And I know just the one. Oh, please. And while I'm here, I might as well grab my powder too while I'm at it and my spray. I know just the one that I want to use because I picked it up yesterday and I was like, oh my God, I have not used this in so long. Let me use it. Okay, we're back. So we are going to bronze just a little bit. I'm going to use my Dior, and this is the number 07 Forever Bronze. I believe they still have this. And if they do, I will pull the link in the description box. I'm going to use a SunYaY brush now just to lightly dust it in the hollows of my cheekbones. Oh yes, Urban Decay. What's going on with Urban Decay? I feel like they've been quiet lately, unusually quiet. Got to check out what's going on. Get up underneath that jawbone too. You know, carve that out a little bit. Ah, yes, Sephora collection. How can I forget the home team, right? Got a root for the home team. There's actually a couple of things that the collection has, Sephora collection has, that I am like, you know what? Not for nothing. They got some good stuff. And they're made in the same places that the high-end brands are made at. In Italy. Most of them are, yeah, they're made in Italy. So I'm going to use LYS's loose powder to set my face. And I forgot to even do like my under eyes. So we're going to do that too. Just going to put a little bit in my little cap here. And let me grab my refer brush that I used for my concealer. My 36. I love this with the little paw print. I love this. So pretty and so useful for under the eyes. Yeah. Set it. And I just take the excess just to wipe underneath. And you know what I started doing also? Patting it on my crease. Ever so lightly. Not too up. I put too much. I knew I was just getting ready to do that. All right. So here's how you go back and clean that up. Just put just a little bit. Hang on, I gotta go back and finish and clean that. Just as soon as I was like, "Oh, it's doing perfect," of course, it'll mess up on me. All right, no worries. We put that right back. And luckily, that was my spotlight eye, so I can just go back and pop that right back in. Perfect. Good as new. Good as new. Let's go back to do that one too. It wasn't as bad as the last eye, but might as well pop it back in. All right, boom, there we go. We're back in business. Okay. Hey, Mr. Wilson. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So let's take our brush. I'm going to take that same brush that we just used for our under eye, and I'm just going to put that around where I need it the most. Hey, James Money. Thank you for coming. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up this live. We're almost done. I'm just doing my last bits of powder just to, keep the look together. Using what's left of my powder just to go over a few spots like such. We're going to set it with the Say City Set. Has anybody tried this yet? This is the smaller size to travel with. I love it. One of the best new setting sprays to come out this year thus far. I like it. I like it. Do I know the Isley Brothers Hello song? I don't remember. I don't remember it, Mr. Wilson 33. I don't remember. Maybe. It's possible. Hum it for me. Sing it for me. I'll remember it. I remind you of that song. Okay, now I gotta listen to it. Now I have to listen to it to see what it says. Better say something nice. It better be something nice, Mr. Wilson. All right, babes. This is now the completed look. We did everything together from soup to nuts. This is my glam, going out, or I want to make a statement eye kind of look. Again, I don't think it is overpowering anything at all. It still looks like me. Hey, I was wondering where you are. Hey, babes, are you going live? Do you go live anymore, Noelle? Let me know in the chat. Are you going live today? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I was gonna text you too. How are you? How are the doggies? How's the new job? How's everything? Like, oh my God, we gotta catch up. Like off YouTube. We just gotta catch up. Life has been lifing. No, you don't anymore, sadly. I get it. I get it. Because I have your thing on the bell, my bell thing. So I haven't seen anything. So I didn't think you did. I know it definitely has. Yeah. Oh, 3 months. Wow. Oh my gosh. But listen, I know life has been lifing, but I hope you're enjoying your new job and your new place and all that good stuff. We gotta catch up. Let me know when you're around and can chat for a few bits so we can just catch up on things. But yeah, this is the total look. Again, I didn't need any new denim palette and all of that stuff. I just used my little Thunder palette from Colored Rain. Unfortunately, Colored Rain is no longer around, but you can definitely find these colors. These are definitely colors that you can find duped in like a Viseart or Juvia's Place or even ColourPop. Certainly, Sydney Grace has these colors as well. So they're very, very dupeable. And again, get the same look, if not better. So again, this is my denim eye take, and the Extensionist Lash Mascara by L'Oreal gave us Va 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 Boom lashes that hold their own against this very bright, deep, smoky eye look. And then the YSL just makes it softer and gives it a little bit more cohesiveness and softens it a little bit so that it's wearable for daytime. And that's it. That's it. Hey, Riley girl. Hey, thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. Boy, we've been chatting a lot, but hopefully you learned a lot and heard a lot about some new things that are coming. Again, the hair and fragrance category is booming right now. So Valentino is up next. I definitely want to get my hands on it. So when I do, I will bring it to you and let you know what I think about it, as well as the liquid lipsticks that are coming soon from Dior. I think they're dropping this week. So I'm going to try to have some swatches for you and show you what those look like. And until we meet again, babes, you have now been bellified. Take care. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you back here soon. Bye. Thanks, Noe. I don't think they let me live. I think live wants me to stay. How about that? That's so funny. I'm trying to leave, and live is like seriously not letting me go. I'm pressing the X to get out, and it's not doing it. I love it though. I love it. They're like, no, no live, no live. Stay in, stay in. But heck, my phone is about to die, so somebody's going, it's going in one way or the other. Thank you, Kat. This is funny as heck. Thank you. Hey, Cleveland, welcome in. I'm trying to leave, but it's not letting me go. That is so funny. Hi. Y'all, this is funny. No, Amelia the High. I don't know. Who's Amelia? Did you thumbs up? Did everybody thumbs up? All right, seriously? What's going on here? Let's see. Funny. Mm, yeah, I turned the screen black because I was trying to figure out how to turn this off, and it's still not going. It's still going. Y'all, this is fun as hell. This is gonna be the live that goes on forever. All right. Well, since we're on, until we can figure out how to get it off, anybody got any questions for me? Any questions? Yeah, I'm pressing the end button. I'm actually pressing the end button, and it's not ending. It's not ending. That's funny as hell. I don't know why it's not ending. That's funny. Because any other time it'd be like going crazy. You're headed to brunch. Ooh, what you gonna eat? Where you going? I'm starving. I'm about to cook dinner in a few minutes. YouTube said not today. Well, good. Then pay me. Pay me then, YouTube. Pay me then. Dream is like, you said you was leaving, so this is supposed to be my time to play with you. And you still talking to this screen. I'm trying to tell them to go bye-bye. Tell them to go bye-bye. YouTube is having its way with me today. It wants me to work hard for my little coins. Hi, babes. He ended up doing my hair. Oh, he did? He did, Riley? What? Go, girl. First of all, hi. You came in here giving us the news. Hey, girl, hey. What? Wow. Tell him I am very shocked and pleased. Tell him the chat is pleased. He's finally doing the bare minimum. Well, you know what? Don't knock it. Don't knock it, because he's finally doing it. So kudos for that. You gotta give him training wheels. He gotta crawl before he go run. So he's finally starting to do it. That's good. That's good. And he's there. He's there again. Oh, he's there so often. You might have to start paying from rent. Hello, Riley's man. Hello. Hello. Thank you for finally learning. Ooh, my mom be in there. She said, thank you for finally learning. Listen, works for me. Works for me. I love it. I love it. As long as you doing right by our girl Riley, we ain't got no problems. You ain't got no problems with me. As long as you finally learning. All right. Well, since we on here, since we can't seem to get off the doggone live, I'm gonna put some more on the blush. I'm gonna put a little bit of my Fuchsia Fling on top of this red, because I love how this gives it a little more luminosity. Hey, Ray of Sunshine. Girl, how about we were supposed to have been off this live 5 minutes ago and YouTube won't let me go. YouTube said, not today, honey. Today, you gonna work for your little coins. Aging backwards. I love it. Thank you. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. But these grays will not let me be great. They will not tell me I'm aging backwards. These grays said, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't get it twisted, girl. But that's okay, because we getting ready to get blonde. We getting ready to have our blonde ambition tour. It's coming in the summer. It's coming. It's coming. I figured out the style I wanted, how I want it done, where I want it done. So we about to go there. We're about to go there. I used all these brushes today to do this look, by the way. So these are all the brushes that I will need to put in my little holder that I use to wash and clean all of my brushes. So that is today. And then Remember, we did use the Sarah Creole for our under eye lash look. Hi, you're Japanese. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can you teach me Japanese? I always wanted to learn because I want to go to Japan and I want to be able to say like at least some things, to get around, move around, you know? Please thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not yet a member of Brown Girl Bella, come join us. We have a lot of fun here. Doc Mo said, oh, Doc Mo, you still here too? Wonderful. Thank you for hanging around with us. Doc Mo says, I was just talking to my sister about my gray. She is 62 and hardly any gray, but us two youngest sisters are graying all the way. I'm not dyeing it at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna dye it, but I am going to change it up. I am gonna be blonde for a bit. I'm gonna be blonde for a bit. I'm gonna use braids to do that. And ashy, like white, almost white blonde for like the front where my grays are, because my grays are actually really, really white. And I think, that mix will be really nice to kind of enhance the sections that are gray white. You're gonna be like, where's the nearest makeup store? Oh my God, you should learn how to say that in Japanese. Yes. Yes, I would love that. Where is Sephora? That's what I need to learn in Japanese. Where is Sephora? Where is the Ulta? Where can I get my makeup brushes? My eyebrows, natural, are too dark for blonde, not dyeing them either. Oh, okay. My brows are like dark brown. That's what I used today, a dark brown brow pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So, yeah. So I would probably do like brown, like a chestnut brown on my eyebrows. I'm not dyeing them, but I'll probably use that pencil. Um, Thank you. Thank you. Tellis, cool. I love how you did your eye makeup. Thank you so much. We used Pat McGrath and Colored Rain. So two Black owned brands. When are you doing the print test live? When I can do it on Bella After Dark, because that's definitely a Bella After Dark topic. And so I have to do it when I am home. I gotta check my schedule because I might be able to do it this Thursday. It'll be cutting close. I probably wouldn't be here until like 8:30ish, but I think I could go live at 9 to do it. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if we can end this now. Still not let me do it. The people meet are waiting. Yeah. I know, I know. You were supposed to be sending me some information about it. Isn't there like a link or something you were supposed to send me? I need that so we can have the discussion, because I got questions and thoughts based on who's in the print test. No, no, you did not. You did not. So yes, please send it again. Please send it again. Yo, what's going on? Y'all about to go downstairs cooking with me. Well, actually, my battery is down to 10%, so we may be shut off anyway. Y'all about to go downstairs cooking with me for real. Y'all getting y'all getting to know Bella intimately because Bella's going downstairs to make her man and herself some dinner, some Sunday dinner. Don't ask me what I'm cooking yet because I have no clue until I get downstairs and sort of figure out what meals I have because I use HelloFresh. And we've been doing that for a while now, the HelloFresh. I love it because the meals are fresh. All of the ingredients are there. All I have to do is prep it, chop up some things, and then I'm done. I'm done. Bella in the kitchen could be a fun live idea. Well, I do when I do the vlogmas for December, I do vlog like, a cooking segment every once in a while. I know when I first started doing it, I did a gingerbread house, and I think I baked some cookies, and then I did some other, stuff. I did a movie night where we did snacks and hot dogs. So yeah, every now and then I'll throw in a cooking thing, but I'm trying to, focus more on the beauty part of it so that YouTube knows where to send my videos. Yes, yes. We don't do it more often because then YouTube's not gonna understand where I am. Am I in beauty or am I in cooking? Like we gotta get there. We gotta get there because we're trying to grow, babes. We're trying to grow. And so I'm trying to stick to the main things, which is beauty, skincare, things of that nature. Oh, and I have a new beauty routine too. So I do want to talk about that, my skincare routine, because I know I get a lot of questions about that, especially about how I evened out my skin tone, got rid of my dark circles for the most part. Like you still see it a little bit underneath, but I did get rid of a lot of hyperpigmentation that I had, especially around this area right here on my face and this area over here. I got rid of a lot of hyperpigmentation that I had. So I will share with you some of the products that I use for that. And what else? My cleanser update. I have an update on my serums that I've been using. So I've got a few things to share with you all about what's been going on. And then I have my favorites that I haven't done for April. So I want to make sure we get that out this week too. Riley said, low key, I need that. Yeah, listen, low key, I needed it too. So that's why I've been trying a lot of different things because I kept feeling like my skin was very parched and dehydrated, and I needed to bring back some moisture into my skin. And I found that using these mix of products that I'm using really is helping my skin. I did have one breakout because I think I used the Dr. Dennis Gross, the peels. I think one of the peels that I used was a little too harsh for my skin, and I had gotten a reaction like right here. But I use things in like a solo aspect so that if there's any reactions, I know exactly what product gave me the reaction. So that's how I know it was a Dr. Dennis Gross because that was the only new product that I introduced. So I had the peels, but I used the extra strength one, and I can't use the extra strength one. I can use the other two, which were, I think, the blue version and the original, which is, I think, orange. But that red version, which is the extra strength, I can't use. It's too harsh for my skin. So I got a reaction like right here, and I immediately stopped. And of course, it went away. So now I know I can't use that. But that's how I would introduce new products to your skin. I would only do one new product for like 2 weeks straight, introduce that one new product along with everything else that you do. So if you get a reaction, it could be, either a mix of that product with something else, because that also will give you a reaction, mixing two products that, aren't supposed to go together, mixing those two together. But again, because you're introducing that one product, it's easy to spot that you need to take that out of the equation. And so once I took that out, that redness, that angriness that came out went right away. So that's how I do it. And that's how I suggest for other people that they do it to introduce one new product into the mix. You need cat, you need Yeah, I mean, for me, I was squeamish about the Dr. Gross, exfoliation, pads, and I was trying to see if I had some still here. I don't. But next Sunday, because I have to get some new ones anyway, because Bay loves it for his skin too. So I have to get some new ones. So when I get the new one, I will bring it and share it with you so you guys can see it. But it's always in the Sephora section as you're checking out in the little minis and me section. And it's about $20 for I think a pack of either 4 or 6, and you use it once a week or twice a week, however you want to use it. Only one time, use both of them, and it's supposed to, help uh brighten your skin, lighten those hyperpigmentation scars, making sure that your skin kind of, you peel off all the bad skin and the dirt and oils that are there. And, the skin that's underneath, the healthy ones, revitalize and it's able to, restart your skin's health again. So that's what I love to do at least once a month, is to give myself a good deep facial and use those pads for that reason, to kind of lift off all of those dead skin cells and revitalize the skin that's underneath. I know that's right. That's how you do it, boo. That is definitely how you do it. Get him to do it. You do it. You do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, babes. I got 5 on this thing. It's gonna die. It is still not letting me formally exit, but you know what time it is. I know people are gonna be like, I know she said I've been bellified and have a great week. And why is she still on? Because it won't let me go. YouTube will not let me go. I'm pressing to end this live and it's not ending. Ain't nothing going on. But thank you to the folks who are here and who are hanging out with me. Thank you to those people that gave me thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you have not done so already and you like what you heard today, you like my approach and you like what I do, please join the Bella Brigade. Consider joining us. We have a great time. I also have a paid membership. Please consider doing that. Membership starts at only 99 cents and it goes up to $9.99. I have not changed my membership since I started. I know a lot of people are raising theirs, but I keep mine the same. Every Friday, I drop a link for a freebie Friday, meaning your, $1.99 or $9.99 gets you access to a freebie product that costs much more than the $12.99 that you pay for shipping and handling. I get none of that money. This is all things that I do because of my love for you all and my love for skincare and my love to get you all bellified. Last week, we had a product from Grand Cosmetics, the eyelash serum. And if you know anything about Grand Cosmetics and the eyelash serum, you know that that is easy an $80 to $90 product that we are getting for $12.99, the cost of shipping and handling. So that's what you get by being a paid member of the Bella Brigade. You can hit the join button there and it will tell you how much it will be based on the tier that you want, but every tier gets a chance to get a freebie Friday, first come, first serve. And when they run out, they run out. I have no control over that, but I drop it every single Friday afternoon around 1 to 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So make sure if you are in the Bella Brigade as a paid member that you go on Friday afternoons, excuse me, to my post section. And you know, it used to be called the community board. Now I think it's just called the post section. Check it out and you will see what the freebie Friday is for that Friday and click it. Some of our freebies that we've had before are like I said, Grand Cosmetics, we've had Tatcha products, full size, and these are all full size products, by the way. We've had products by Tatcha, we've had products by Drunk Elephant. So we get some really, really good skincare, some makeup as well, but it's mostly skincare that I drop on Fridays. So again, that's for my paid members, Freebie Friday from yours truly, Brown Girl Bella. All right, babes. I don't know what's going on, but my phone is about to die. So I love you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for getting this extended version of Brown Girl Bella and coming in and hanging out with me. Until next time, you have now been Bellified. Take care. I love you for watching. Have a great week. All right.